Okay. So now we are in fourth answer the following questions. That is 25th question. Okay. In 25th we have two options. That is either we can select A or B. So now I'll start with 25th A question. Okay. Divide P of x equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 by g of x square minus 2x plus 1. Find the quotient and the remainder. Okay. So this is a direct question where they have given p of x and g of x, and they asked us to find r of x and q of x. So let's start with the given values. Okay, so what is given? P of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. What is g of x? X square minus 2x plus 1. What do we need to find? Q of x and r of x. This is question mark. Okay, now so write the dividend and divisor. Minus 3 x square minus 2x plus 1. Okay, so how do we find this? Okay, so now you know that here we have x square and here we have x cube. So for this, how much we need to add to get x cube? So we already have x squared, so if we add one x, that is x, we get x3. So you write that value x in the quotient and now multiply this x to all these and write it here. Okay, that is x into x square is nothing but x cube. X into minus 2x is nothing but minus 2x square. X into 1 is nothing but x, that is plus x. Okay, now what do we need to do? We need to subtract this, that is change the signs. Okay, change the signs, minus, plus and minus. Okay, so x cube and x cube got cancelled, plus and minus is 0. Minus 3x square and plus 2x square is nothing but minus x square, because bigger number sign is minus. We have subtracted, that is 1, so minus x square plus 5x minus x is nothing but plus 4x, because bigger sign is plus, and minus 3. Okay, now this is the equation. Now here we have minus x square and here we have plus x square. For this plus x square, what do we need to add to get minus x square? So we need to add minus 1. So x square, sorry, what do we do? Multiply. Okay, not adding, sorry. So x square into minus 1 is nothing but minus x square. So you write that minus 1 in the quotient. Now with this minus 1, you need to multiply to all these digits. That is minus 1 into x square is nothing but minus x square. Minus 1 into minus 2x is nothing but plus 2x. Minus minus becomes plus. Minus 1 into plus 1 is nothing but minus 1. Okay, again change the sign. So minus x square plus x square got cancelled. Plus 4x minus 2x is nothing but 2x. Minus 3 plus 1 is nothing but minus 2. Okay, this is the answer. So what is quotient here? X minus 1. What is remainder here? 2x minus 2. Okay, we have the final answer here. So if you write this, you get 3 marks. Now I'll move to the 25th B question. Okay, so either you can solve the 25th A, which I solved right now, or you can just solve the 25th B question. So the question is, find a quadratic polynomial whose sum of the zeros is 7 and product of the zeros is 12. Now find the zeros of the polynomial. Okay, so how do we solve this? First, what do? We need to assume two zeros here because they have given the sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. Now we need to assume two zeros. So let alpha and beta be the zeros of polynomial. Okay, zeros of polynomial. So now by the given data we know that sum of zeros are, now zeros are nothing but alpha and beta. Sum is 7. That means by given data we'll write everything clearly. Okay, by given data we know that alpha plus beta is 7 and product is 12. That is alpha beta is equal to 12. Okay, this is by the given data. Now what is a required polynomial? So required polynomial will be, required polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. Okay, this is the required polynomial. Now we know that x square minus alpha plus beta is how much? 7. That is 7x plus alpha beta is nothing but 12. So this is the equation, that is p of x is equal to x square minus 7x plus 12. So now how do we simplify this equation? Instead of minus 7, we need to split and write this equation. So how do we write it? When we multiply 12 into 1, 12. When we multiply, we need to get plus 12. And when we subtract, we add or subtract, we get minus 7. So which are the two digits? If we multiply, we get 12, and if we subtract, we get minus 7. That is minus 4 and minus 3. Minus 4 into minus 3 is 12. Minus 4 minus 3, if we subtract this, we get minus 7. So I'll write this equation as x square minus 4x and next is minus 3x plus 12. Okay, so this will be, let's take 2. So if I take x common here, then x minus 4, next I'll take minus 3 common here, so x minus 4 will be, that means x minus 4 is equal to 0, and another equation is x minus 3 is equal to 0, that is x minus 3 is equal to 0, whereas here x is equal to 4, 1, x is equal to 3. Okay, now we got two values, so this is nothing but zeros of the polynomials. That means therefore 4 or 3 are the zeros of required polynomial. Required polynomial. 4 or 3 are the zeros of required polynomial. Okay. So if we do this, we get how much? We get 3 marks for all the steps. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. So that is 26th question. Okay. 26th question is nothing but the sum of squares of the two positive integers is 400. If twice of one integer is 8 more than the other integer, then find the integers. Okay. So how do we solve this equation? So now we need to assume the two positive integers. So let x and y be the two positive integer. Okay, let x and y be the two positive integers. So according to the given data, what they have given? Sum of, that means we are adding two digits. Okay, this one digit and this one. So sum of squares of the two positive integers. Squares of two positive. Now what are the integers we have assumed? X and y. So square of these two, that means x square plus y square is equal to how much? 400. This is equation 1 according to the given data. This is from the given data. Okay, it's clear, first equation. Now what is the second equation they have given? If twice of one integer is, that means it, so twice means nothing, sorry, twice means 2. Twice of one integer, so one integer is x, so twice of one integer is 8 more than the other integer. 8 more in the sense we need to add 8 to the next integer. So what is the next integer? Y plus 8. Okay, that means if we write this as y is equal to 2x minus 8. Okay, this we just simplified this equation. So let's assume this as a equation 2. So this is also by given data. Okay, this is also by given data. So now we are substituting equation 2 in equation 1. Substituting equation 2 in equation 1. So first we write the equation 1. X square plus y square is equal to 400. So write x square as it is plus y square is nothing but 2x minus 8 whole square is equal to 400. Okay, so now we need to simplify this equation. So how do we do that? X square, write as it is, plus this is a minus b whole square formula, that is a square 2x square, next plus b square, b is minus, sorry, a square plus b square is, sorry, do not write minus it, 8 square minus 2, a is 2x, b is 8, because it is a minus b whole square formula. A square, I'll write the formula as well, okay, so that you don't get confused. A minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2a. A, B. Now x square write as it is plus 2x whole square is nothing but 4x square, okay, plus 8 square is nothing but 8 8s are 64 and minus, okay, here it is 400 equal to, that is 8 into 2 is 16, 16 into 2 is 32x is equal to 400. So now x square plus 4x square is nothing but 5x square minus 32x and plus 64. This 400 when comes this side it will become minus 400 is equal to 0. So when I simplify this equation it will become 5x square minus 32x and 64 minus 400 is nothing but minus 336 equal to 0. Okay, now I'll simplify this equation. So how? That is how much? 336 into 5. So minus 336 into 5 is nothing but 1680. That is minus 1680. Okay, so when I multiply, I should get minus 1680. And when I subtract, I should get minus 32. That is middle value, this value. Okay, minus 32. So which are the two digits? So two digits are nothing but minus 60 and plus 28 are the digits. So now I'll write 5x square minus 60x plus 28x minus 336 is equal to 0. Okay, now let's split 2. So here I'll take 5x as a common. So what is remaining here? X minus 12. Okay, plus here again I'll take 28 as common. X minus 12 is equal to 0. So x minus 12 is equal to 0. Next is this one, that is 5x plus 28 is equal to 0. Okay, so now if we find the x values, x is equal to 12 or 5x is equal to minus 28, x is equal to minus 28 by 5. So now we'll assume this x value, that is x is equal to 12. Now because they have said that positive integers, so we have to assume x as 12. Okay, so now taking equation 2 and substituting x value, substituting x value in the equation 2. So what is equation 2? Y is equal to 2x minus 8. So y is equal to 2 into x value is 12 minus 8, that is 24 minus 8. 24 8 minus is nothing but 16. So y value is 16. Okay, so last you have to write one sentence, that is since last required, so therefore required positive integers are integers are 12, 16. Okay, this gives the answer. So if we write this, we get 3 marks for this. Okay, this is of 26th question.